sensations of, oh, let's go with the most obvious person that everyone marries in Conquest. That being Booze McCamilla.
Good note to start the finale.
Hey, you're the one that says you don't want to play this.
No. At first I did, but then I realized, oh wait, I gotta slog to get to the final boss.
Why can't we just play with the best character in this game, and that is Aeon?
He's the last one.
Why can't we just play the character that is Aeon, and that's it, call it a day?
Because you need to do every single other mode to do so.
Yeah, but 1/3 of them are boring.
Alright, last time we left off, we had Trevor, so he's next.
It's so funny how you start out with Simon, and then apparently you play as Trevor. And then you learn that Trevor was the original, and Simon wasn't.
What?
Like, isn't that kind of almost like a mind turning, especially if you play from like when you played them from based on game release order?
I don't know. You know, while this is playing, I might as well just read the manual's background on him. Trevor Belmont. He was one of the first vampire hunters to defeat Dracula. He also
you say
wields
that
the whip
and the
called
thing is
Vampire.
playing.
Let me finish.
Yeah, but the thing is playing on the cutscene. It's not like you need to say it.
Oh, are you kidding me? I could read the manual much easier than
Right
I can
on
the
time.
cutscene.
Welcome
The cutscene
to the
doesn't wait for
time
me.
rift. A rift in time? Explain what
Just
you
let me do
mean.
it. Where was I? He also wields the whip called Vampire Killer.
This is
Before
where
he
you'll
defeated
find what
Dracula,
you
Gee,
his
desire.
I
amazing
couldn't
power
tell. I
that
thought it was
caused
a
people to
mace.
fear.
There are many
No, wait, and then
trials you
eventually
must
Chronicles
pass.
it became a sword.
A test?
Okay, whatever.
Intriguing.
I put the manual. Let's get this over with.
My name is Aeon. Shall we begin the first trial?
And yes, we can finally make this a thing where I can just be everywhere.
Ready?
Such as finally on the fact that you're playing this on the bloody Wii.
Yeah, you're welcome for figuring that out.
Over here. Not quite.
Ow.
That means many opportunities that you can play on other systems. Like you can play Original 10 and then HD 10.
No.
A time to win and a time to lose. That is the power men feared.
If anything, it does saddens me how that even though they would never do that for HD collections,
The road
I almost
is now
wish they could
open.
let you keep the original
Search
models.
for that which you long for.
That would almost be generous.
Hey, let you listen to the original soundtrack before the orchestrated HD version.
I'm sorry, I'm always gonna
Come
stick to
then.
the remastered.
To battle.
I'm not gonna say the remaster
Witness the
sucks
might
in
of the
any way, because
Alucard spear.
you can make
Eric,
anything sound a
it
little
is
bit more
not
beautiful. It's fine.
Alucard.
Ready?
I'm so glad we're almost done.
Yes, defeat the girly man. His questionably spear that is so out of place with him, because it doesn't really fit him at all. All I just see is just some Grinch popper boy with a what the fuck demonic spear.
I shall not allow any dishonor to befall the Belmont name.
Yeah, for some reason I have a giant scar over my eye. Thanks, Drac.
Was it ever in the original question mark?
I don't know.
No matter who may challenge, my clan will not falter.
Any who dare oppose Lord Dracula earn my wrath.
You're supposed to be a floating head.
Ready?
Yeah. Even after researching her, the only time she is not a floating head, or rather, you can actually that she actually gets a body is, I think, in Circle of the Moon. And even then, it doesn't make any sense as to which representation is this one's supposed to be from.
Also, can I just say, I love the fact that your ultimate is mapped to the down button. Of all buttons, the down.
The power of legend.
I'm not a fighting.
creatures
I'm not
of
in terms
darkness
to
must
playing
fall.
fighting games, so I wouldn't know what would you define as the best button to use for your ultimate.
You swing your Wii remote for normal attacks. Put it like that.
My whip?
Oh
Are
God.
you of House Belmont?
So yes, this whole
I
time
am
I've been playing
Simon
with motion
Belmont.
controls.
That whip. You can't be. Trevor, yes.
Why can't we just play
Time rift,
Punch Out?
eh? Fascinating.
Well, I can play this with console controller,
I have
but,
always dreamed of
fancy
challenging
that.
you.
I don't have one.
Then you're in luck. Let's see what
Wouldn't
you
most
can
people
do.
recommend to just play Punch Out with the motion control?
I've always played Punch Out with the
Ready?
D-pad. Or rather, sideways. Oh good, I'm facing Simon.
Good. Take that.
Oh no,
would
we
it
have to
be
stop watching.
would it be grandson or in terms of the Belmont family? Is
Wait, I can
Simon
double
supposed?
jump? I can double jump?
Good.
Please tell me this is with all characters.
Oh, I'm just gonna pretend and say yes. I don't touch this game.
Good.
Play good games. Are you saying that double jump would have helped you
Power of
immediately?
A bit more training,
No,
I
but
should
didn't
think.
know you could double jump.
Then you may be ready.
I did that accidentally.
Even though that this game didn't do
Come
its
then.
best, were there any
To
characters
battle.
you would have liked to see in this silly fighting game?
Summer Cruise. I'm with
Thank you.
Summer Cruise.
Thank you.
He just sounds like such an interesting character. Why wouldn't you? Also, Richard Baldwin. I'm sorry, I would have run
In terms of how many Belmonts do you want to exploit the living crap out of them, how hilarious it would have been to see Julius Belmont just
Oh, that would have been great.
Especially since, as the timeline mentions, he's the last in line, and not to mention the interesting fact is that out of all the Belmonts, he is the oldest one in terms of still kicking, and as far as like still using
Men
whips.
feared.
Oh yeah, by the way, that golem I just faced, he's voiced by Travis Willingham. AKA Current Knuckles.
Alright, I'll look it up.
That is your knowledge for today.
No matter who may challenge, my clan will not falter.
Oh, and
Ready? Fight!
also yes, I can confirm, Cornell the werewolf is voiced by Zenos. So there you go.
Travis Willingham?
Yes.
Looking it up.
I'll take that.
Oh, I hit that one.
That is the power
Funny how you
men
mentioned that,
feared.
considering Brain Scratch Commentaries is doing the video of revisiting Sonic Adventure, and they're playing Knuckles.
Oh, fancy that.
And if I recall vaguely listening to it was
a
the
familiar
talk of
face.
how
It's been many
questionable
moons.
the line
We're all
direction
yet
was
to
for
meet.
Knuckles between
Many moons
going
indeed.
from, I guess, this
I awoke
to
300 years after we parted.
how badass we all thought of him from Sonic
In our
3
last
Knuckles.
skirmish, you spared me your full strength. This time, I ask you
By the
for
way,
nothing
Travis
back.
Willingham voices Roy Mustang.
Very well. In the name of our old
Okay,
friendship,
Alucard just told me something interesting. He woke 300 years
Ready?
since he and Trevor defeated Dracula. So,
This is supposed to be
Yikes.
from Symphony of the Night.
I mean, too good. Castlevania has a messed up timeline.
Only if you dare look at Lords of Shadow.
Over here.
Goodbye, your little fall.
An empty victory. It is your father I am truly after.
Oh no. No, Trevor, do not tell me your final boss is Dracula. Do not tell me your final boss is Dracula. I don't want to deal with that again.
It's gonna be Dracula, isn't it?
I don't know. It's been a while since
It's been many moons since our last match. Come.
Here comes your favorite character.
You ain't seen one quick as me before.
What's your favorite character?
Ready?
It's Grant Dynasty.
Yes!
Oh, by the way, fun fact. He's voiced by Cyax in this game.
Yep.
I did not expect that.
One thing I do find it hilariously charming is that according to this game, Grant Dynasty actually had feelings for Cypher.
I was saying, I love that part of the story mode. I wish there were more story modes.
And it makes it hilarious how that even though he still has feelings, he mostly fights Trevor in terms of hoping that you keep your like
What has
affection.
happened to you? Your
If you hold
skills
like
have
true,
dulled.
otherwise you would be angry that you would just mess with the loveness of Cyberbell and all that. Like they make Grant here like an honorable like man, even though he's
You
weird
will
things.
witness the power of a true vampire hunter.
So going by video
Please,
games,
everyone, give me your strength.
how much have you played the new Spider-Man?
Ready?
How much have you played?
He's Kingpin.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm just facing worst girl of the game.
Yes, otherwise known as what the fuck. So, considering how badly do I need to watch the movie because he voices some character in here that I don't know who.
Oh, yes, he voices one of the 5 original foretellers.
And Fire Emblem Heroes, he voices Aqua, interesting choice which I reckon. He does Long Q and Candace, so...
Don't let me lose to Maria. Do not let me lose to Maria.
Gee, I remember a time when according to Fates, I remember that fun time where according to Fates, apparently Knuckles was the villain,
That is the
and the
power
asshole,
men
and the
feared.
true villain, and what about random person?
I barely won that match. Dang, I barely won that match.
Cypher?
Oh,
You're
his
so
final
young.
boss is not Dracula.
Who are you?
It
Why
is
do you know my
indeed his
name?
wife.
This should make it clear. Care to test the power of a true vampire
There,
hunter?
Creature, test your customary knowledge.
A Belmont? I've been waiting for this.
So you're
I
saying, Cypher,
confess
you
wondering
don't
what
know
this
who
would
he
be
is?
like. Show me what a hunter of the church
Then
can
what
do.
exactly what were you doing before you got turned into, I'm guessing, a
Ready?
statue?
I don't remember Cypher's story mode, so you got me.
Not the story mode, based on if you go this in the way of certain continuity of where she hailed from. Because I believe it was in Castlevania 3, you find her as a statue.
I might be in trouble. Oh!
How careless.
I can't believe it.
First loss of the match.
And you call yourself a true vampire hunter?
In Awakening, Long Q, and honestly my favorite character in Awakening, Brady.
Ready?
He has done a lot of voice acting for Cell. Oh, he voices Theodore of Persona 3 Portable.
I'll take that.
I'm Theodore.
And there we go. Trevor's story mode is complete.
I fought fair and won the day. If only that held true in our household.
Alright, that's another story mode complete.
Oh!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The chef man from The World Ends With You, Yode
Only 3 remain.
Higashizawa.
Ah, boy. Okay, so lay it on me, Aeon. Who's the next character I unlocked? I got Death!
Yosh!
And I got Shinoa!
Alright, do you want to play Death or Shinoa?
Death. I'm going Death.
Oh, here's a fun fact. Even though, as I said, it's hard to do highlights of SGB's persona, remember that game does have voice acting?
Yep.
Knuckles is Philemon.
Nice.
Time to perform my duty.
And then what'd you say about Grant Dynasty?
What did I say about Great Dynasty?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he's voiced by Kirk Thornton, I believe. The voice of Psyx. The SIU director of P5. Yeah, I would read this
Kirk Thornton.
Thank you. Yeah, I would read the text on the screen, but it goes way too fast. Now, Death actually kind of has a unique storyline in that, since he's immortal, he's pretty much passed everyone through time, so this would be interesting.
Right on time.
Because of that, he knows
Welcome
everyone.
to the Time Rift.
Pretty much.
Wanderer of time. Is this
Even
You
though
think with that
Xeon.
case,
verge of
you think if that was the case, he would be more close to the
you
final
see
boss?
much.
And why
We
does he
need
look
the soul keys, gained by passing a series of trials.
Okay, so this is your only explanation for the soul keys. You
serves
need
the
them
master's
by passing the
purpose.
trials.
I will
That's
do
pretty much the
whatever
only
is
reason you
required.
haven't unlocked the true story mode yet.
My name is Aeon. Shall we begin
Yes,
the first
but
trial?
why is he gold?
Oh, that's because I chose that for his skin.
Ready?
Oh, you changed the skin color.
Yeah, you have a choice of 4 skins.
I'm over here. Beg your pardon?
Also, I personally think that's one of the most fun characters to play in the game other than Grant.
Given in terms of Castlevania fan-wise, what's not to love about the opportunity to playing as the annoying boss fight of every series that is death itself?
Dude, I don't care what people say. I love the design in this game.
I'll leave that in terms of debations here and there.
I honestly think this is one of my favorite incarnations of death.
I'm not gonna say design-wise is ugly or anything. I mean, what, you can make the argument that the worst be in Simon's Quest of how you can just literally walk past him.
Oh no, here's the thing. It's like, I know most designs in this game are controversial in terms of the series, but this one in particular is
Depends on
Also,
which
this
fighters. Like, I'm not
ultimate.
gonna. If anything, I'm not gonna diss the Belmont's designs, but rather every other character's. I think Shinoa is close to accurate. As for Death, considering he always changes his look in every game, it's usually up to.
I love that ultimate. That's one of the coolest ultimates in this game.
The road is now
If
open.
anything, it feels like a reminder
Search
of
for
the
that
aliens
which you long for.
with the gaping mouths.
Oh, Chester. When you stream for a while, but it turns out to be a 5-minute video. Ooh, sorry, dude.
You fool. How dare you challenge me?
Sypha?
I shall fight you in the name of all my oppressed sisters.
Sypha.
Ready?
Fight!
Yeah, but Pichu, put it this way. When you're playing on the GameCube controller, the A button is absolutely nothing. You can double jump! with every character.
Let's see, since you're playing Death, voice actor, Douglas Rye.
Your fate is sealed. Too late for regrets.
Okay, how for the longest time did I not know you double jump with every character?
I'll swallow your soul.
I don't know. Did you not assume there was a double jump feature in this game?
Who governs death?
Yes. I swear, if the manual tells me I could double jump, I'm gonna be mad.
So, little fun fact about your character's voice actor. Douglas Rye, this wouldn't be the first time he voice cast in terms of Castlevania characters. In fact, he voiced Dracula in Castlevania Curse of Darkness.
My plan will
And
not
hilariously
falter.
enough, the final boss, Castlevania Portrait of Ruins, Dracula.
Fight!
Wow. Okay, so he pretty much plays as the darkness of Castlevania. That's actually kind of cool.
I'll take
Ow. Oh! How dare you interrupt me?
Let's see, Best Man Aeon. I do not know how to pronounce this guy's name, and the funny part is that his birthplace is in New Jersey. It sounds so foreign, I don't know how to say it.
Oh, I can't believe it.
I decide who lives and who dies. You could not expect to win.
Yeah, I will admit though, I kind of wish Death did have a skin where he could wear the robe. But nah.
That's a
Ain't
missed
like that.
opportunity right there.
Blue Crescent Moon.
Hey,
Especially
speaking of
with
Zenith,
Ask as often
Especially
as
with
you
how
will,
iconic
but I will never serve
know
Dracula.
him with the robe.
Ezra Weiss?
I didn't come to
Thank you.
ask. I came
That's
to
my best
destroy
guess.
you.
I'm sorry if I butchered that name.
You won't find it such a
Let's
simple
see, according
task.
to something I would give a care about.
With your dying breath,
You're a
you
bit
will
low.
regret ever defying us.
For all your ranks, PG1, Game 2,
Ready?
Game 3?
You're
do
saying I'm
anything about
loud?
it.
Are you saying that I'm loud then?
I don't know. Yeah. Chester, with all due respect, your ranks don't make sense.
Can I punch him?
Take this!
Why don't you punch him?
I want to punch him.
Who, Cornell or...
Yes.
Come on.
Anywho, back to the voice acting. If you're a fan of Code Geass, he voices the one crazy dude you see ever since his introduction of Mal.
Uh-oh. In terms of who I hear more clearly. Yeah, but is one clearer or is one low?
Yeah, this dude's a bit of a Power Ranger freak.
I'm dead.
Sorry. Take this.
You used the stopwatch on me, Cornell!
God of death, don't make me laugh.
I gotta stop death somehow.
Ready?
Not quite. Not quite. Sorry. Over here. Take this.
Yeah, I mean, you sort of did Trevor Belmont, so let's look at his rules of voice acting.
You're pretty much
Gideon.
voice acting. You're pretty much my voice acting personnel at this point.
Except I'm doing research, and despite the fact that I'm not good at memorizing a lot of famous voice actors.
Too late for regrets.
Gideon Emery.
One, I can hear the best. Wait, so you're saying I'm the lowest? Sorry, I can't do anything about that.
Shout.
The master has need of you.
I literally didn't have this problem last time. Maybe I could turn the game audio low down then.
You fool. How dare you challenge me?
Fucking damn it.
Ever let a twisted freak like you get away.
Hey, I'm not
Trevor
twisted.
Belmont.
Ready?
Wait, what?
Line from Maria. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Okay. Voice actor on Gideon besides Trevor Belmont, Balthier from Final Fantasy XII. Otherwise known as the best character, or rather, all the best lines from Final Fantasy XII. For some unexplained reason, and I want to have many questions as to how the hell do I recruit this asshole, apparently you can also get him in Wars of the Lions.
And I'm dead.
Did you know he was Poseidon?
What'd you think? Now you believe I'm tough?
I also want to believe you.
Ready?
He voiced Poseidon from God of War 3.
Sure, why not?
What other character do you want me to look up?
Nothing I can really think of at the moment.
Simon?
Why not? We're on a roll.
Keith Silverstein. Or Keith Silverstein, I don't know how you pronounce the, couple of digits.
Alright, there we go.
Your fate is sealed. Too late for regrets.
Well, I mean, Pichu, let's put it this way. Now that we don't have to use PS4 chat, I can literally just put my PS4 camera down. Oh no. Okay, lay it on me, what you find?
Speedwagon.
Oh no.
From JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh no.
I think it's only the first. It doesn't say this. It doesn't mention his older self. It does sadden me that I guess it's a different voice actor, but who cares? That is awesome.
You fool. How dare you challenge me?
Ready?
Oh no.
Fight!
Okay, how is it now, Chester? Is it any better?
I am lost and confused. You're telling me he appears in Sonic Boom? I get it that it's Victor the Crocodile?
Oh yeah!
In the TV show?
In the computer room!
No, the TV show!
Yeah, that's literally the same person.
Yes,
talking
but
about
you're
Sonic Boom.
Yes, I'm talking about the TV show, Sonic Boom.
Oh, okay, then that's completely different.
No, but it's the same Victor the Crocodile, but just...
Oh,
you're telling me he exists in the TV show?
Yes he did. Still a little low, but...
God who governs death.
Okay, I literally had no problem with this for Splatoon. Castlevania? Oh no, we gotta give them all the troubles. We gotta give them a little curse before we're gone.
You dare oppose the master?
Oh hey,
Just
Simon.
because you're playing a downgrade of a
That is the
Nintendo
destiny
game.
of my clan, nor will I allow you escape.
Why would I seek escape? This is what I want.
You believe you can defeat me?
You will learn to fear the power of the undying.
Well, I mean, undying, but, you still lose, champ! Many times! In fact, you were once the final boss, you still lost!
Okay. Dr. Wily?
Wait, from what? From what?
Guess.
Mega Man powered up.
No.
Mega Man X4.
No.
Good.
Mega Man 8.
No.
Wait, seriously, even that's a no? Okay, then what's wrong?
11.
Really? He was the recent Dr. Wily.
Yep.
Kudos. Kudos.
Oh, so hi, Shido.
I swear, when I do Smash, Smash is probably gonna overrun my voice anyway.
Remember killing Shido?
What?
Mr. I want to be president? In Japan?
No.
T5.
Behold my gift. The secret
Oh,
of the
that
Castlevania.
Shido?
Mm-hmm.
Dude. He was a vampire killer. That is sick. That just makes Shido 100% better.
My favorite is the fact that he voices Saber and Fire Emblem Echo's best guy to keep all around.
Anyway, I think I found a way to do it. I'm gonna increase the microphone in my Skype. That might have a handle on things.
And Mondo Owada from Danganronpa, yes. It's delicious. Ah, he voices that guy from Persona Q. You don't know him, except I do. I like him. I miss him.
I'm probably gonna die. And I'm dead. Yep. Can I find a way to increase my microphone or no? I guess not. Well, that's great.
Ready? Fight!
So why am I standing in lava? Ow. What do you find more comfortable to view the Grim Reaper as male or female? The Grim Reaper could be female?
It's always male.
I was gonna say, I've never heard of a Grim Reaper that was, female.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
How's the Graces? Lambda.
Ooh.
I need to make your Shimigami Persona 2 instances. AKA, close your eyes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right.
That is my sole reason
Deadpool
for
has a
living.
female Grim Reaper. That's right.
That's the
That's
only
right.
exception.
I completely forgot about her.
Ooh, coming from Shanoa's game, Order Bequeatia,
I am the
Albus,
morning sun, come to vanquish this horrible night.
to which you will have no idea who he is.
Alright, I just increased the volume of the chat, so you might hear Pichu a lot more, but you might be hearing me even better. Yeah, the thing about Death, he's probably the most technical fighter out of all of them. so you need to land those hits. Like, I am not doing seriously, Shanoa, stop wrecking me already.
Shanoa is using her power.
Uh-oh.
I think the thing is that in most cases of certain mythology of how does one define death of the Reaper, technically, while in some mythologies there are multiple kinds of definitions of Reapers in terms of what gender or what specific roles. Like, for example, I know that unironically in Persona Q, and spoiler warnings, one of a character that you do meet is sort of one of those people that works for Kronos. Kind of like a worker of a Grim Reaper. They could be like whatever gender that they're born as. Kind of like demons in a way.
I should know it. You just wrecked my house.
That is the power of our glyphs. The mighty art of Ecclesia.
I think she's saying, "Play my game, asshole."
But it costs hundreds of dollars.
Alright, that's what her powers are called, the glyphs. I wasn't entirely sure.
Well, there you go. Judgment talks.
I think the thing that we most commonly like to think is that death is often usually male.
95% of the time. Shanoa, stop!
I think you're slowly learning what her playstyle is going to be when you actually do get to play as her.
Ready?
Unless I lock Dracula, then Dracula's gonna be next. I don't care.
Ah, so basically you want to play as the most slow-moving character in existence.
Yeah, but the most overpowered, if you know how to use them right.
Want me to look up Shanoa's interesting ability about the glyphs from her game?
Yeah, if you want to. I like the game's gonna explain it.
It has to do with a certain clan group that she's in. I think it's...
Oh, I know that. And even though I used the stopwatch, I still died.
Fade back into darkness. That is your fate.
To be honest, I see the Grim Reaper more as male because that's how much we see of him. It's rare the Grim Reaper's a female.
It's not that I wouldn't deny Grim Reaper being female, but I think a lot of us would joke saying, "Wait, you're female?"
Exactly. There's been way too many times where the Grim Reaper's been a male, and it's not to say that
and outside
females
Castlevania,
can't be the Grim Reaper. It's just too often it's male.
it's more in terms of how we envision them in our eyes. And the problem is that, like, if you don't count how many times you see death in Castlevania, which is a lot, it's kind of like the comparison of what certain demons or, like, devils here and there that you envision to some aspect of. Would you say that most of them are male or female when it's kind of a little bit of both? Whereas, say, going for more specific, you'll never see a male succubus. Because that'd be a different name for it.
Oh, good lord, that's over. Okay. What character do you give me? Carmilla? Really? I have to fight Carmilla?
Maybe to prove who's loyal to Dracula?
That's my place.
Huh?
Maybe to prove who's more loyal to Dracula in a way.
I was gonna say that Carmilla's last line just proved it.
Well, in more truth and honest, you are technically Death's right-hand man.
Wait, I'm Death's right-hand man? Ooh, interesting.
Well, he's the reason as to why Dracula always keeps coming back.
Yeah, but you said Death's right hand man.
You know what I meant.
I know what you meant, but that was still
Don't
wrong.
even do that whole grammar shit with me.
Grammar? What is that?
Now I've got you.
And Carmela's gone.
Ring out.
Thank you, ring out.
I am the god who governs death.
Okay, I'm gonna imagine Death's final boss is gonna be Trevor. Well, actually, I can't even say final boss because there is a final boss, a true final boss.
Well,
Dracula?
Lord Alucard.
No.
What to find you here?
Alucard?
An original character.
Try as you will, I shall
Oh,
not
but in terms of
return
death,
to your
yes,
side.
it's Alucard.
Oh, I understand.
No, but in this
But know
game,
that your
there's actually
place
an
as the
original
Master's
villain.
son will earn you no
Oh, you mean the
mercy
final boss?
this time.
Yeah, the true final boss.
Then
Which
show
makes
me
it
what you
very
can do.
funny in terms of this is supposed to be a mixed continuity with
Ready?
Symphony of the Night.
I was gonna say,
And that's
Pikachu. I know you don't follow Judgment too much, but do you at least know who the final boss is?
Yes, and like I said, it's a continuity of Symphony of the Night if you chose to go out of your way to face the toughest optional boss fight.
Okay, I'm glad you at least know who it is.
Which, unless people play Symphony of the Night and then they're
I
playing this game,
didn't.
mad love in terms of whether or not how much if you like that strange continuity or not. Otherwise, playing this for the first time and not knowing what this is,
Was that the full extent of your power,
kind of be a little
old
what the
man?
fuck.
Yeah, I didn't, and I had no idea, what are you talking about?
Ready?
Over here.
Who is this lord, and why am I not facing him?
Is that what Alucard said?
No, but
Over here.
kind of funny though how that optional boss appears, and his idea isn't go directly to Dracula, no. To face off against his son. Excuse me, what?
Over here.
I think it would make more sense in terms of as to why you don't face Dracula at all.
Oh, for
Otherwise,
that?
as
Oh,
for-
I know.
Otherwise, as for why you're facing Camilla, again, to prove who is a better loyal person.
Oh, Carmela was a random villain. No, sorry, not random villain. A random character. Except for the story bosses, all the opponents you face are random. So it was complete luck I faced
Was
off
that
against
the full
Carmela.
extent of your power, old man?
By the way, never hit
Ready?
no.
Over here.
I've done it before, I never want to do it again.
Over here. Over here. Over here.
Also, Yuri, dude, I love you, but what is with your Alucard damage? No!
Over here. Over here, come. Too weak. Too weak. Now.
Alright, that's done.
Shed your weakness and return to our service.
And then Alucard just runs up to be on an Xbox 360 exclusive. Or was it Xbox 360 exclusive?
I
don't
accept
remember.
the soul key. Only 2 remain.
What was it called? Harmony of Disordance? I feel like I should know this. Pichu, help me.
Hmm?
The, that weird Symphony of the Night remake, where it's multiplayer. What's that called? Harmony of...
Harmony of Despair.
Despair. Well, I was close. It was a D word. Alright,
Harmony
well,
of Despair is the only Castlevania game, to my knowledge, that is a co-op game.
Alright, time for Shanoa.
Otherwise known as, hey, did you know that I exist on a DS? And for some odd reason, I'm the only character that exists in the DS representation.
Face.
And I only appeared 1 month before this game.
Which makes it very sad as there's no GBA representation.
Soma Cruz. Developed a method for forging energy into magical figures called glyphs. Okay, they do explain it.
Oh yeah. She is in the group of the Order of the Ecclesias. The best way to describe Shanoa is like the after effects of Soma Cruz. So it's kind of like you have a sort of a Soma Cruz, except not exactly Soma Cruz. Because in her
Stuff has been
gameplay,
stressful
it's
lately. Yep, that'll do it to you,
Right
Chester.
on time.
I feel yours
Welcome to
entirely.
the Time Rift.
What is this place? I have a task I must complete.
Also, can you tell? I'm emotionless.
This is an alternate
yeah.
universe. You must pass a series of
They're
trials
keeping
in
her
order to gain
personality from
passage
her
out.
actual game, which I'm not gonna
Is
lie.
that so? Then it
I don't know
appears
if I
have
could give
no
any
choice.
credit to Shanoa's personality in
My
the actual
name is
game
Aeon.
because, spoiler
Shall we
warnings,
begin
she
the
has
first
amnesia.
trial?
Order
Yes, it's
of
an amnesia trope.
Order of Amnesia.
Fight!
Don't you mean
Really?
Ecclesia? No, Amnesia. That's what she has, right?
So, in order to explain the actual story, is that she is one of the few clans that can use the ability of glyphs. She was going to cast, like, the power of dominance, but thanks to her quote-unquote, someone that she knows, sort of stopped the ritual, and because of that, made her lose her emotions and
Time to
memories.
lose.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I explained it
It's
in this
been
storybook, but yeah.
illuminating.
So right now she's
The
sort of
road
trying
is
to get her
now
memories
open.
back, while also getting
Search
back
for
the
that which
power
you
of
long for.
dominance.
Amnesia? I can't remember the last character I saw who had that.
So the interesting trick
Other
in
than
how
everyone.
So the interesting trick in terms of how do you have to get more glyphs, do you
I
see the
sense great
back
power
of
within
her,
me. I
back.
will use it to measure my own.
Come then.
you see a symbol on her very back that she can absorb
Ready?
any certain magical properties.
Fight!
It's futile.
Also,
And that is how you
I
use it.
love in a DS game how she had long black hair. In this one, nope, covered.
According to
Thanks,
this, it's supposed to make her look like a nun.
Yeah, when I saw her before I knew anything about this game, I thought she was a nun, to be honest.
Yeah,
Not
it's like,
to
where's your
backstab her,
bayonetta
it's
hair?
just-
Here I go. It's time to die.
I thought I ordered a woman with bayonetta hair, not a nun.
Win to me.
KO!
I can't believe it.
I cannot lose. Combat is my sole reason.
But you
for
see
living.
the glowing part on her back.
Yep.
That is her absorption of the power of the glyph.
I thought it was her nightlight.
No, funny enough, as you see in the game, you have to use that as a way
I am the
to
morning
slightly
sun,
absorb
come to
anything that you
vanquish
see with a
this
symbol
horrible
to gain that power.
We not made to lose.
Hi, Golem. Again.
Ready?
Got you.
Should I spoil the game entirely?
I already know about it, so, don't for everyone else.
Okay. The one thing I can say about the game is that there's an annoying thing where if you're a type that wants to get, like, 100% certain things, this is the one game where that they want you to get gold coins from boss fights by not taking a single damage.
Oh yeah, no.
fuck that.
No.
I'll do that maybe on the first boss fight, but there is one boss fight I cannot stand fighting for the life of me, and it involves a crab in an elevator.
Oh, I saw that boss fight. Nope.
Just, ugh.
Right,
well,
see.
the ending is more
Such a
satisfying, just
You're
the
no ordinary
endurance of
man.
trying to get to the top is painful.
Oh, noticed that, did ya?
Oh.
I'm the guy who trounced Dracula. Name's Grant
Grant.
Nasty.
You defeated Dracula? Then I request a match with you.
Whoa, whoa, now listen. I mean, I had a little help from my pal Trevor.
It makes it funny how he says that
wish
he
to measure my
trounced Dracula,
strength.
despite the
Come,
fact that,
let's
according
begin.
to Castlevania 3, it depends on which partner Trevor chooses.
Nope. Apparently it's all 4. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard Grant, I honestly thought he was voiced by Quentin Flynn. I was. It's his weapon.
Here I go. It's time to die.
It's his weapon.
You don't see that much chakra arms nowadays. And it makes it funny since considering Grant's main weapon is knives.
Surely Dracula is not so easily defeated.
You know what? I swear, if your final boss is Dracula, we're gonna have problems.
I think according to the trivia, if I recall vaguely, she is one of the 2 female main protagonists that you play as in terms of out of all the Castlevania games.
Behold my gift, the secret art of Ecclesia.
I think the other one was on
I
Nintendo
will do what I
64.
must to those who stand in my way.
I think it was the other one said Sonia Belmont.
Ready? Fight!
And they said that the reason for her existence is for the fact of the absence of the Belmont.
Here I go.
Oh, Alucard, how could you? No. I'm not gonna lose.
No, just say her fighting style is awesome.
That is the power
She's
of
a fun
our bliss,
character, honestly.
the mighty art of Ecclesia.
They do a very good job of her representation in this game.
Yeah, despite her being only a month old, she's probably one of the best characters in the game. Which is sad. They get all the worst characters out of the way first, then the best characters.
One day
in terms
man
of
shall
storyline.
look to dawn, without need to fear the darkness.
The only downside in terms of liking her even more is, other than the questionable lack of hair that making her look like a nun of all things, and the fact that she has no emotions and it doesn't really give us any excitingness. It would have been more nice if they could have done it in terms of where that she does get her emotions back, but yeah, even in the actual game itself, when you sorta do, it's kind of a little too late to like her character anymore.
Fade back into darkness. That is your fate.
They must do that, or H wins World War II.
A little girl in a place like this?
Oh no. Oh no.
This little girl beat Dracula, you know.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
You
Thank God.
defeated
She's going by
Dracula?
the fact that she beat Dracula. Thank goodness.
Yep, it's true.
Thank you.
I beat him with Richter. We did it together.
Okay, yeah, by the way, that's Richter's
If
only
that's
cameo
true,
in this game.
I
I-
ask you grant
I-
me a
that one
battle.
way.
I guess that'd be okay.
Funny how you say that
Whenever
when
you're
according... That depends, are you going based on, Symphony of the Night joke, or literally your own weird way of headcanon ending in your own game?
I'm pretty sure Maria can't break the fourth wall, so...
Makes it funny how everyone keeps saying that they beat Dracula, and it's like... Dracula's here. He's right here.
Well, I'll beat him again!
Also, Maria, Shanoa is 20 years old.
Wait, she's 20?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for that information,
Yeah,
because I had no idea about that.
All I can say is, you tell me, does she look like she's fucking 20 years old?
And I am somehow not dead.
What?
Yes!
Could it be I already have the strength
What?
to defeat Dracula?
What, see my health bar there?
Yes! Just what?
Oh, that's not the first time that happened. Trust me, that's not the first time it happened.
One day
You are
man
just
shall look to
clutching it.
dawn, without need to fear the
The
darkness.
game acknowledges that I wanted Dad.
Fight me as you would have grown
Yo,
man.
near death
I do
win!
not want your mercy.
Ready?
Yeah, Pichu, tell me, how old is Eric supposed to
This game or an actual game?
be? In general.
Okay.
No, just please tell me, because I'm very interested.
Eric Lacarde, if you go based on certain age-wise, in Judgment he's 15, Bloodlines he's 25, and Portrait of Ruins, 50 to 52.
They got Eric in this game when he was 15? No wonder why he was so headstrong.
But even then, why are you doing when he's 15?
Thank you. It's been illuminating.
Okay, now I have to question that. Why 15? In fact, Pichu, do me a favor. Look up how old Maria is in this game, please. I am
One day
curious.
man shall look to dawn, without need to fear the darkness.
Like, I'm extremely curious.
Think you can match the speed of a wolf?
Meanwhile, I'm just staring at the anime version of Maria. God, I miss this animation style. No, I miss the animations.
Oh, that's right. Cornell's invincible during this stage. Oh, one and a half.
Sorry.
Uh-oh. Stop moving, help me. Okay, there we go.
I can't lose.
Fade back into darkness. That is your
in
fate.
chat. Thank you, Chester. Alright, who is it?
That whip. You're from the Lost
Okay,
Dynasty of
thank you, it's not
Hunters?
Dracula. But who is it?
If you know this whip,
Oh, it's Simon Belmont.
then you must
of course
know
it
of
is.
House Belmont. What do you mean by lost?
Your clan completely vanished. That's why we sought out the power to stop Dracula.
And yeah, that's the
I
closest
know nothing
continuity
of
in
your
this game
tale.
because, as mentioned
What's
in
your
Order
power to vanquish
Ecclesia,
Dracula? That interests
she
me.
represents of killing Dracula because the Belmont clan
Very
is
well.
lost.
Let's see if my strength is enough to carry the day.
Or in
Yeah.
translation, they're no more.
Ready?
So yeah, Pichu, found out that age yet? That sounds creepy without contact, I'm sorry.
What?
Did you ever find out that age?
15 years old.
She's... What is with characters and making him 15?
And the sad part is that in Rondo of Blood, she's 12.
Wow, that didn't take long.
And then Symphony of the Night, it goes from, I think, 17 to 18.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, remember how Shinoa said she was ready to beat Dracula? Yeah. Nope. Not in this story.
The closest motivation she's telling herself is that she's strong enough to handle it, despite how
only one remains.
in the actual game, they just tell you that she's mentally ready for whatever sort of ritual she's doing.
Okay, give me Dracula. There it is.
You unlock Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh strikes again!
It's like, you get Gilgamesh, it's like, wait, what? I thought we were playing Judgement, and then it turns out you look at the box. The city, duodecim.
Yuna? Alright, what's the other outfit for Dracula? Oh, I like that one much better.
You will learn the
Him in a
power
swimsuit.
of the night.
No, just in a black cape. I'll admit, this is one of the weirdest designs for Dracula. Like,
the weird pipe
ever.
holes? Like, what is that on his clothing designs? Is that supposed to be, like, metal holes?
I don't even want to know. You know, this dude is bored once every 100 years.
It makes it more funny how that when you don't really know his actual source outside of this, that you only have the PS2 game that tells you the original story of Dracula.
I thought Lords of Shadow was canon.
Right on time. Welcome to the Time Rift.
No, seriously, like...
What is your business with me, time traveler?
Oh, even Dracula knows he's time traveler.
There is one who would destroy this era to ensure your downfall.
Okay, yeah, and
what
right
the
there...
fuck is up with the purple veins?
Okay, right there, that's the story. Someone's out to destroy this era so he can be rid of Dracula.
My name
That's
is
it.
Aeon.
That's
Shall
the
we begin
entire
the first
purpose
trial?
of the story.
Ready?
But here's the funny thing. Aeon does mention that to at least several of you, or at least the ones that are more important, that yeah, he wants to protect the time because if not, then you would mess up time completely by killing Dracula for good in terms of whatever time zone it is. And it makes it funny how that, I think Dracula mentions it, like, then why don't you stop it?
Night falls.
And to some credits, like, Aeon could, but he would rather be more confident in having the very heroes from different timelines do the work for him.
And that's why he's one of the best characters in all of Castlevania. He actually wants to make sure he's ready for it. He wants to find the best capable warrior, since he only has one chance. What's another Castlevania where a Belmont becomes Dracula?
Search for that which you long for.
Was there?
There is no Belmont that becomes Dracula.
Lords of Shadow.
The only closest quote-unquote to pretend to rule the castle was Richter Belmont in Symphony of the Night.
You ain't seen one quick as me before.
Which, by the way, if you're questioning, no, I haven't gotten past the giant titan in Lords of Shadow 1. I honestly haven't gotten that far.
The Ice Titan?
Oh no, I got past him. I'm talking about the second one, the giant titan.
That won't work. That won't work.
All I can say is that in both Aria of Sorrow and in Dawn of Sorrow, you can play as Julius Belmont. The only difference is that in Aria of Sorrows, it's more like a boss rush with Julius Belmont. With the only exception that, funny enough, you don't face Soma. it's only in Dawn of Sorrow that you not only play as Julius Belmont, but also you can play as... I forgot her name, but you can also... But it's kind of like a callback to Castlevania 3.
Oh, hold on. Why is Swords of Shadow the taboo game that no one touches?
I will never
It's
serve
not
you.
that no one touches it, it's just... cliche the game, pretty much.
Take anything you know from Castlevania and fuck the gameplay to saying, let's be everything else that was a cool trend at the time.
Yeah, admittingly, what they do with the lore is pretty interesting. It's just, whatever game was popular, that's what Konami put into the game. You mind a Shadow of the Colossus? There you go. Want God of War? You got it.
Wasted effort.
We're not even kidding when we say that.
And remind me, what time does this take place in terms of if it even has a time?
What's a Shadow? I believe it's some continuity.
Of the Lord of Darkness.
Yes, but like what year, speaking in terms of despite its own different continuity, like...
You got me. I don't remember.
Oh, it's the nasty old man!
Maria!
It's you.
Not really being a trend follower, more like not keeping their promises.
Get away with hurting people anymore.
This time I will tear you limb from limb.
You were meant to be my sacrifice. This time you will be my sacrifice. Oh wait, wrong timeline. Whoops. Also, what did you say about Carmella? I feel like that's an insult. Remember, she was a holy head. Also, yeah, something I have to explain about Dracula, he doesn't really jump, but you can use the gauge below to let him hover. That way he has more attacks.
It did nothing to slake my burning thirst.
Just a gameplay thing, if you care about that. Which I'm pretty sure no one here watching, even Pichu, cares about playing, because even I want to be done with this game after I put it away.
As you wish. The power of the true
Why am I here
Lord
again?
of Darkness is upon you.
Because you originally wanted to be a part of this.
It's time to die.
Ready?
Yeah, Pichu, you being here was your own fault. You said you wanted to be a part of this.
Not good enough.
Just saying.
Where's my paycheck?
I'm sorry, we don't take paychecks here.
Oh, come on, you gotta pay me something.
I played Splatoon 2, didn't I?
Try again.
Oh good, that means you owe me a meal from the world of Splatoon.
And I'm dead.
And there's something I can promise you, they
Were
do
it not
eat.
for fiends like you, I could be free of my
Wait, what's that?
torment.
I can at least promise you in their world they do eat.
As you wish. The power of the true
Hold
Lord
on.
of
Why are you here,
Darkness is
Pichu?
upon you.
Well, have you ever live streamed by yourself?
I shall fight
I don't know
you in
about
the
Will,
name of
but I
all
get
my
sad.
oppressed sisters.
Ooh.
I don't like listening to my own voice.
Ready?
Same. Like, I'm sure it's fine, it's just, for some reason when
And
you
the
watch
fact that
playback...
Will was confident enough to show his own face, whereas to me, I'm self-conscious.
Your tricks are useless.
Yes.
Leave it at I'm not showing my face that much anymore.
Try again.
So,
But like at one time you did, and you didn't mind. Whereas to me, I would be very self-conscious, considering I feel like I should actually make myself look good.
Night falls. And now the finale. Everything must burn.
Having fun with Sypha?
no.
That's the power of darkness.
You know, okay, here's the question. If Judgment made it into, like, PS3 and beyond, do you think DLC characters would be a thing?
Yes.
Who do you think would make it?
Soma.
Nope.
And nothing else.
Wish.
Nope. Too obvious.
The true Lord of Darkness is upon you.
Soma and nothing else.
You gotta go with that one whip hunter from Bloodlines.
Ah, Shaft.
Also, yeah, can I just say, I hate playing as Dracula when it comes to the ending gauntlet. Good lord.
You slow?
No, he doesn't combo like everyone else, so it's really hard for him. Oh, good, it's the Iron Gladiator. Alright, now it's easy. Let's go.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but a bit on Sunday, my folks forced me to watch the Netflix Christmas Chronicle. My thoughts. Everything was going strong until I saw the elves.
Wah, wah.
And you want to know why?
Count Dracula? Here?
Oh, hi, hi, Simon.
You. I remember you.
I don't know
Simon
why I got a little bit
Belmont.
turned off.
I'm honored, though shortly it will mean nothing.
Why wait for my curse to finish you? I'll kill you here and now.
He said it. He said it. Dracula 2. He said it. He said it. He said it.
Ready?
Fight!
Dracula's Clipper. Get it? Get it? That's a reference. We're fine. No, seriously, what was the point of that line?
If anything, it makes you question as to why is that the only time he does a curse. For elf's sake, just explain it. CGI gremlins. And to make matters worse, they did that toxic dance.
Your tricks are you. Not enough. Away with you. Pitiful human. Your kind cannot defeat me now.
Who can defeat you? Shaft! Oh wait, he's over you? We're dead.
Toxic dance, I mean, yes.
You seek my throne? It will cost you your life.
Wait, who's he facing?
Should I win, my lord, will you grant me my wish?
And I'm facing up against Carmilla.
Ready?
Fight!
You just said you would seek my throne.
Not bad.
Yeah.
What is your wish, Carmilla?
I wish to be a floating head. This body's ridiculous.
You want Dracula to do a lamp dance?
I don't think anyone wants that.
Night falls.
I'm sure some sick fuck would.
Wasted effort. Wasted effort. Wasted effort.
Now, the Christmas Chronicles, I'd say it was very good up to all the way up to when after you get introduced to those freaky things. The cast they picked wasn't that bad.
Can we please face off against Death? Nope, face off against Alucard.
And the actor they picked for Santa Claus really gave me a good chuckle.
In Mother's name, I will defeat you again.
In Mother's name, I will defeat you again.
Ready?
Fight!
Then I will go on to be a 10-year-old boy who wears an alien device that can turn me into different aliens. I'll be called Ben 10.
Which one?
Where are you looking?
All of them!
Where are you looking?
Including a shitty reboot?
It's not that bad! I'm going to
Oh
argue.
gee, I don't know. The fact that literally most of the aliens don't even look like aliens, but superheroes.
Heed me.
I'm not. Again, I'm not going into that because we'll have another Teen Titans Go discussion. I learned from last
Hey, you
time.
said that. You brought that up. You could have left that word out.
I will not lose. Not until I keep the promise I made Mother.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I could give credit to something.
No, if anything, it didn't help I have my mind. I wanted to wash a child's mouth out with soap just for saying that a lot when I was bagging their groceries. I see a stand of dead so-called abominations. I am gonna kick it down in front of my bosses.
I will not lose.
Stop this before I interrupt stream by summoning a Lovecraft horror. Chester, buddy, just quote the entire H.P. Lovecraft. Having fun facing your son?
No.
Too weak. The power. Your end isn't over here. Take this. No escape.
I can't even tell if I'm Dracula, dude.
Over here. Too weak.
I'm dead.
Impossible. I will not lose. Not until I keep the promise I made Mother.
Including the ones with suspiciously racist names?
Ready?
I don't know, almost anything in this current generation you can say anything's racist.
Let's not get into that.
Too weak.
Which honestly, in some medias, it's kind of disgustingly how we get way too sensitive on that, despite the fact I thought we learned better.
And now the finale. Everything must burn. Demonic Megiddo. KO. That's the power.
Also,
of
I'm gonna say this,
darkness.
I'm kinda disappointed Dracula has turned into a terrifying monster.
Now, come to me, my son.
I guess that's kinda disappointing.
Considering how many of every time you always see him in whenever he has like 3 forms, unless it's 2 forms, usually that second form, that always ranges in each game.
Dracula!
Oh great! Dracula gets
First
revenge.
man to destroy me. At last, sweet.
Trust me,
vengeance.
Chester, I tried to convince him if we could ever talk about a certain genre, but he doesn't want to discuss it.
I will savor this chance to repay you for my
It's not that I don't want to talk about it, I'm more afraid of offending people.
Come then. What a suitable finale this will make.
Granted,
The only offensive you
sometimes
could
that's...
say is Hollywood.
Ready?
Okay, to be fair, granted, offending people is kind of inevitable, because sometimes even if you don't want to offend people, you find a way of offending people, so...
Anyway, half my mind always say, get fucked.
Yeah, I'm not that cruel.
I am, especially if you're the people that truly love Fire Emblem Fates and Bravely the Fuck, to which I question why. And if you say story, we have a problem.
Oh, come on, that final should have connected.
The Belmont
So your final boss is
exists
Trevor?
for one reason.
Yes.
To see you.
Truly a great challenge.
Ready?
Sir, where it begins, it ends. Oh wait, we have one more character after this? Dang it.
Think again.
It makes it more annoying when it comes to the argument of depending on what you represent based on how much do people find offensive if you say it based on your own color scheme or whatever. It's like, dude, I couldn't give a fuck of what generation I am.
No, but it depends. What topic were you gonna talk about?
Genre.
Oh, that. I haven't looked into it too much, to be honest.
The Belmont clan exists for one reason. To see
You know the art
vanquished.
media form of how they don't really give our so-called love of cartoons respect, or to be specific, animations.
Ready?
Yeah. I kind of got that feeling when Boss Baby was nominated. I'm sorry, but it didn't deserve it.
Did it ever needed to deserve anything?
Wasted
Well,
effort.
I mean,
Don't do the whole defending it, because let's be real, the fact that
I'm
the only
not
major
defending
highlight
it.
is the voice actor
I'm not,
speaking.
Pichu, you misheard what I said.
Wasted
I'm not
effort.
defending it. It's just it never needed it.
A movie that never needed to exist.
Pichu, that could be said for a lot of
Belmont
movies.
clan exists for
Where do
one
I
reason.
begin?
Ready?
Fight! Think again.
No, but I feel like animation really doesn't gets credit where it deserves, to be honest. I'm right up there with you about that.
Night falls.
It's just, oh man.
Wasted effort.
I know that in some movie theaters, it's not easy to have something aimed towards adults that isn't, you know, the obvious sausage party. But it makes it more harder in terms of how you want to present yourself in certain formats.
Exists for one reason.
And by that I mean art, not as in certain animation. Whatever.
Ready?
Think again.
Night. Wasted effort. Wasted effort. Wasted effort.
Plus, when you go back to like some old animations that quote-unquote were aiming at a certain audience, sometimes it makes it all the more enjoyable when you realize how much things changed in terms of where you aim it towards.
Yeah. I mean, aiming towards everyone is really hard nowadays. I'll just say that.
Unless you're the people who are sick and tired of The Walking Dead.
I haven't watched a single episode.
And even then, can you really say it's bad?
Oh,
but,
come
back,
on.
No, but like back to that, like, remember, Ren and Stimpy was for kids.
So was
And look at
Rocco's
what so
Modern
many-
Life, apparently.
Yes, two awesome examples of how much adult humor got away.
Your tricks are useless. Darkness here.
And most of us kids who grew up with it either didn't mind the gross humor from Ren and Stimpy or never understood the joke of Rocco's Modern Life until now.
Well, that's it. I just beat Trevor. Which means all the soul keys.
I have the final soul key. They are now all in my possession.
And what does that mean? You get to play as Aeon. Yay!
Yay! Okay, I don't know why, but I always thought the clock should
Okay,
at
okay,
least.
yeah. So, yeah, here's the thing. Getting all the soul keys means you've unlocked the true final story.
Hey, look, I
Which
didn't know we were
means-
playing Dissidia.
Which means you get to play the true final boss.
I didn't realize we were playing Dissidia.
Wait, does that not unlock Aeon? I thought it unlocked Aeon.
I think you have to beat the game.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I remember you had to beat all the stories, then you could unlock Aeon. Or did you have to complete it one more time to get Aeon? I'm looking it up. Let's see. How do you unlock? Game facts, help me. To unlock Aeon
up, down, down,
in story
left,
mode,
right,
you have to
left,
beat
right,
it with
B,
every
A,
other
start.
character and then once more. Okay.
Yes, is there a problem?
So I have to beat the story one more time with any character, then I get Aeon. Okay, so to unlock the characters in versus mode, I have to get the character's true ending, which means for I believe Death, Dracula, Shanoa, and Aeon, I have to beat their true stories.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, no. With all due respect, I'm only beating the story once, then I'm done. I'm sorry, Aeon. I'm done. Let's just beat this salad card.
Even though you are the best character and the main highlight of this game.
I may just do it again with Aeon anyway, because he is the best character. But for now, it's time for Alucard's time to shine.
You stand in my way. Move or die.
That is weirdly looking color, I'm sorry. Like, that is disgusting. You have him in a human look.
I don't care. Skip the cutscenes.
Right on
Skip
time.
the cutscenes.
Ready?
Skip. Skip.
Okay, I would have laughed if the joke was that you're trying to skip, but you can't skip. Like, it's unskippable.
No!
Time to win and a time to lose.
I will not lose. Not until I keep the promise I made Mother.
The road is now...
Yeah, I don't care if the road's open. I want the road to end. Let's go. Almost done.
I have no choice.
I do kind of wonder when Smash does come. If we play the World of Light, do we unlock all the characters?
Apparently not. I saw a video where there were multiple ways to unlock characters, including classic mode, versus mode.
That's kind of common in every Smash game.
No. I think it's among all modes.
Not until I keep the promise I
Yeah,
made
but that's common in every Smash game.
Yeah, so classic mode, versus mode, and World of Light. All three.
No, but in terms of like how everyone's gonna play, you think like everyone's just gonna be like, alright, first things first, World of Light.
Oh, everyone's gonna go for World of Light first.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's gonna go for World of Light first.
Best.
That won't work. Mine.
So, and yes, I will try to stream World of Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Is that safe?
What?
Is that safe?
Same?
No, safe.
Nintendo changed their streaming policies, so yes. They recently changed their streaming policy, so...
I know, but I'm just like asking out of concern of whether or not if it's technically okay to do something when it's just recently coming out.
Pichu? This is... Yes. Everyone's gonna do it. Watch. Everyone's gonna be doing it at the same time.
I will not lose.
It definitely can't help it if they're gonna try.
Including me.
No, but seriously,
Dracula's plaything.
I believe it's safe. I'll have to read the streaming guidelines again, but yeah, it's... I mean, honestly, streaming is in terms of monetization, so even then, it's... I don't know. But I'm still gonna try. I mean, let's put it this way. I've been streaming Nintendo games for a little while now, and nothing's happened except the Konami copyright claims, which even then, they were released.
Konami, when did you give a shit?
They didn't, because just today, I got an email saying it's no longer copyright claim.
Konami doesn't give a shit.
But even then, with Nintendo, it doesn't matter to me, because I don't do YouTube for money. So...
If only I could sponsor. Only by that I mean sponsor Fire Emblem Three House.
Ready?
Just give me the game, Nintendo!
Next year.
Damn it. Why'd you disappoint me?
Yeah, but you realize what else is coming out next year, right?
Everything else?
Over here.
Including the big boy Kingdom Hearts.
And I'm facing a final boss in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Oh, I can't wait to get a full armor out of you.
Here I come. It's over.
KO.
Burn away. Back now to where you belong.
No, but Pichu, in all fairness...
Can anyone even read the chat and
yes.
stream?
Yes.
Okay.
If you watch a live stream after it's been done, you can still see the chat.
Foul
On
creature of
YouTube live
darkness,
stream?
Your ending.
Yep.
Ready?
The chat is always there. It's permanent.
You have a beautiful order, Valzarak. That's so beautiful.
Freeze solid. Not good enough. Freeze solid.
Ow. Oh, music's beautiful.
KO.
I will not lose.
But, I mean, then again, I hope to do Persona 5 dancing tomorrow when I get it.
Gross.
Ready? Fight!
Sorry, Pichu, but I will be enjoying the finer things of a Persona 5 non-canon game. I realize it's not your PQ2, but let me enjoy what I enjoy. I'll let you enjoy Monster Hunter.
Oh no.
Ow!
Oh,
Almost made it perfect.
Oh, that was scary.
Forgive me.
That boy here flew in the air. I was circling around and was almost gonna try to kill me. I dodged in the nick of time.
In the name of your father.
Wait, I chose Alucard. Oh no, I have to face Dracula.
Did you forget?
I forgot. No.
At least the best part.
And Dracula's throne room doesn't have any stage outs.
Nope. Did they make sure that you can't have ring outs in all final bosses?
To oppose Dracula.
I believe
that is
final
my
boss
fate.
doesn't have.
No. Like in the story mode, not counting the true final boss. Like every character's story mode's final boss.
No, I believe there are some stages that let you do ring outs. So I think some of them, not all of them, but.
Ready?
And you can stretch. I'm so glad that I have so much dragon resistance, otherwise this would be painful. Nice work, Cats, doing that flash bomb on him. Excellent work. Oh, I need to give you more feline herbs.
Already over? Well, that didn't amount to much.
Ah, man. I'm just excited for Smash Ultimate. Now I can finally stop being worried about leaks.
Oh, and I pre-ordered mine. Damn it! Wanted to mount you fully. Gotta say, I am loving Bowser X music.
Oh my goodness.
Apologies.
Ooh, I
but
broke
I
the claw.
cannot allow myself to be defeated.
I am so close. I am so close. Actually, I believe with Aeon you have to refight every single character in his story, so...
Ready?
Hey, at least the best part is that you can show off each ultimate for every character you fight.
I suppose.
Yeah, that's the fun part about playing as Aeon.
Oh yeah, how he has different ultimates for each character. Depending on his speech. And he's the only
Which honestly
character that
sounds...
does that.
Which is funny, makes it sound like he's shit-talking every one of them. In some slight ways.
I'll take that. Too weak. Take that. I can't believe it.
Apologies, but I cannot allow
If
myself
I had to rival this with Final Boss, Monster Hunter World, pretty close.
Ah, my long-lost boy.
Here we go.
Ready?
Not the final boss, but it very will be.
Over here.
How's this?
I completely forgot you had to fight Dracula's Alex. Why?
Your tricks are useless.
Oh no.
Your tricks are useless. How's this? Too weak. Where are you looking? Here. Your tricks are... Where are you looking? Your tricks are useless.
Thank you, at least it wasn't perfect.
This. Your tricks are useless. Over here. Where are you looking?
Over here.
Your tricks are useless.
Yeah, he's leaving.
Where are you looking? Where are you looking? How's this?
What's that?
How's this?
My monster left.
Oh, okay.
He went to an
Remember your
area,
place,
so now I gotta
boy.
bundle it.
You will never surmount.
Come on, I'm this close. I need to
Ready?
finish this.
Fight!
Your tricks are useless. Your tricks are useless. Your tricks are useless. Your tricks are useless.
I'm dead. Come on!
Remember your place, boy. You will never surmount me.
I am this close. Come on. Let me
Ready?
have his Dracula.
Fight!
Ooh, that was actually a good combo right
Tricks
there.
are here. Here. Here.
Oh, come on, no, come on.
Darkness, heat your tricks. Where are you looking? How's that? Where are you? Your tricks are useless.
Oh, come on.
Remember your place, boy.
At least this isn't Castle, Lord Dracula. And that's worse.
Ready? Fight!
Come on, Pichu, you remember the amazing
So,
fight?
I was planting bombs, and the moment he was using his jet to explode, like, close onto him, it exploded my bomb. I'm just like, hey, you did damage to yourself. And I cut your tail.
Where are you looking? Where are you looking? Take this. Your tricks are now.
I got him.
Here I come.
Which means it's time.
It's over. Burn away. To destroy you completely, I will use everything I have.
Okay, now for the important part. The 2 stages added to the mode.
Come on! I was close.
Only
You should have been
2.
on the ground.
Right on time. You must be the chosen one.
So this was all as you had planned.
There is just one last thing.
Have I not collected every key? What lies beyond that
I
door?
think I love how you can just fight this in the demo. The sad part is that you're scripted with whatever armor and weapons you get, and the sad part is that it's only a 15-minute boss fight
all creation.
for the demo.
And I must defeat him to return to my world.
Which leads to our final dilemma. The door will allow only a single being to enter.
So that's why you're here. Very well.
Ah,
Alright.
you catch on quick. Shall we get started?
Ready?
And of course, it's in the clock tower. Which you can knock Anne off, but be careful when doing that, especially at this stage. But hey, at least you get the intro theme again.
Oh no. He's flying. No, he's flying! He's flying. He's flying. He's flying. Damn it!
I'm over here.
And I rigged myself out.
Knockout!
You are not the one. Then
Ready?
So apparently only one person can enter, and apparently there's only one person who gets a chance, because,
It still makes it hilarious how, like, no one makes the arguments like, then why don't you do it? It's like, oh, I don't trust myself doing it.
then we're doomed.
Too weak.
Like, it makes
Wow,
it seem
that's
like it's like some sort of like Time Lord rules that you cannot interfere in sometimes, but you want to protect it so that way nothing like affects it completely.
And I'm dead. This is gonna take a little bit.
you are not the one.
It's I want to play Xeon, but I am sick of this game. Maybe we'll do like a bonus episode or something later down the road. I don't know.
Over here.
But I am sick of this game. I want it to be done.
Oh no, I need to paintball him. I need to paintball him now. Paintball. But I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and stay still. Thank you.
Too weak.
Caster, stop doing it.
You are
I would have gotten that final. I would have gotten.
Makes it all the more different with how that in his intro, he just plays with you, but then cut to here. Like now, he plays real.
You rigged me out. Again.
You are not the one.
Damn much I hate the stage. And of course, it had to be a clock tower.
I guess everyone loves clock towers.
Especially in Castlevania.
Beg your pardon?
There we go. Come on. Ooh.
Yeah, buddy, you don't give me enough time to fully mount you.
Not quite.
Oh, he blocked the ultimate.
I'm over here.
That's a smart AI.
Apparently, because I'm being crushed by him.
Come forward. Not quite.
This guy's getting a lot of scrape marks.
You are not the one.
Ready?
Not quite.
Oh, come on. Couldn't I have ringed him out? Please.
Not quite. I'm over here.
Oh, it missed. Why the ultimate miss? No, Alucard, Alucard. Oh, spell off.
I'm over here. An after image. Not quite. I'm over here.
And you can stop dodging now. Thank you. No, no.
Ring out.
You are not
Thank
the
goodness the
one.
true final boss can't rig you out. Good lord.
Ready? Fight!
An after image.
Actually, if I could silence the music, I could actually make this do a good boss rage type episode with Aeon.
Ring out!
Oh, I wonder if I should do that.
You are not the one.
Damn
Then I
it.
must go myself.
Oh yeah.
Hate it when I get those gimmicks.
Yeah, Chester. When it comes to streams, they take a while to render in full.
Ready?
So if you do a long stream, it's gonna take a while for the full video to be released. I should have thought of that when we talked about it earlier. That's it. That's it. I ringed him out.
Over time to lose.
Okay, that's it. Final boss time.
I will put an end to this useless fighting.
Finally.
Even Alucard realized, man, this is stupid. Okay, here we go. Final boss time. Hey, who's our final boss? A giant reaper.
Death's Mark II, except it's not death.
This place is not for such as you.
Can I just say I love the boss theme?
Ready?
It's actually a really good theme. So yeah, here's the thing. This guy has 3 health bars. You have only 1. Oh wait, he can ring you up? Yeah, this guy has 3 health bars, but you can take all the time you need. But careful, no health pickups.
He's slipping! Yes!
Ow.
It seems a little bit much.
Get away.
It almost seems a little bit much in terms of why there's 3 health bars.
Because fighting game boss. Oh, here come lasers.
Plus, if you did have to make an argument, out of all the characters, if you dare try to fight him, what would be the worst character to fight the Time Reaper as?
Probably Go. First time! And that's the end of the story mode. Thus the rift in time was mended, and all was returned to their respective eras. Alucard continued to search for a way to destroy Dracula once and for all. When a prophecy foretold that arrival of a great Lord of Darkness in 1999, Alucard prepared preparations. Then prophecy became reality. Using a solar eclipse, Alucard succeeded in bringing Dracula's into cycle of resurrection, with the help
and that
of
is the only reference to Julius Belmont.
But then came a new prophecy. In 2035, during a solar eclipse, a castle will rise in Japan. So Alucard infiltrated a top-secret Japanese government agency and resumed his vigil.
Yeah, that's the only explanation as to if it wasn't obvious if you played Aria Sorrows. Yeah. Spoiler warning, the person you meet in the beginning of the game is literally Dracula's son, Alucard, and it makes it all the more funny how he changed his name and identity to live in Japan.
And there he is. Aeon's now in story mode. Time Reaper's voice data has been added to your galaxy.
Just look at how adorable he's sleeping. Oh, that is so adorable.
Well, that's it. That's the end of Castlevania Judgment. Yeah, I'm gonna do a separate episode in terms of Aeon's story. But as an episode, not stream. In terms of streaming, we're done with Judgment. Most would say thank goodness. Right, Pichu?
He did a flying attack on me and I lived again. I am very lucky.
I think that makes our final point
cut up the tail! Yes!
Final thoughts.
I got a Valstrax tail!
Yeah, we're done.